Alright people, Pucca back here for yet another cast here, so this should be a very entertaining match. This will be Group C of the round of 22. You're spawning here at the 12 o'clock. It'll be the Brown Protoss 2-Pocalypse, or 2-Packed is what I'm just going to call them. I didn't add the Packed Apocalypse 2-Pack. So, that's what people call him on the forum, so I'm just going to, abbreviate his name like so, and hopefully we have a good game. And we need our intro music, because that is important. And let me turn this down a little bit. And yeah, let's introduce our other players right here, spawning here at the 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Now that's more like the 10 o'clock. It'll be AOV's Pucca here. I wish I knew what AOV. I think it's like Angel of Veteran or something like that. Someone to verify in the chat, or I guess even better yet, YouTube bots, because no one's actually watching this live stream. But if someone does stumble upon it, you will have some pretty entertaining games, I think. That being said, let's go down in the C motion. When you're drawing a C, we now have the the blue Terran, Queerness or Quinzerus. I call him Quinzerus, but Queerness. I guess it's more like Queerness, but anyway, Quinzerus is what I always call him. And spawning here at the 6, it will be the second, the only other Zerg that's in the tournament besides Traws, it is LML. So let's hope we have a very entertaining game nonetheless, and I'm looking forward to this game. I don't know about you guys, but oh man. There we go. Now, to give off some just a little, so just to give like a stats report on Pucca StarCraft League, Pucca Capture the Flag. I don't know why I always say StarCraft League, but anyway, I just wanted to verify that Group B is just a complete walkover for Gentleman and Arca Crema. Just, I guess, timing-wise, no one's been able to find out. Well, at least two of the players haven't actually really shown themselves at all, and it's a little sad, but it's beyond my control to go fix it. So instead of waiting, holding up the round of 10 for quite some time, I've ultimately just decided to go and just present a walkover. It's the far easiest way to do it, and I'm just still changing up some of the overlays and stuff like that. I apologize for not figuring out exactly what's going on, but now everything's set up. I just wanted to update CTF round of 22 Group C, and all right. Alright, so we have like Massling apparently coming from LML right now. He may get Spire soon. He might go Mass Mutalisks, but generally Zerg just doesn't have isn't super favored on this map. I mean, you can turtle Zerg really well, but I mean Zergs require a lot of gas in order to really get a strong army together to deal with, a Protoss or Terran, army, whereas they can, more or less sit off of one base and get off a pretty powerful army. I think Protoss in this scenario can get around up to 5 gates off of one base, just because of the extra 2 mineral badges in the main base. So that's just another production for them. I'm sure the same thing with Terran. The one downside is that you don't get like you don't get a second geyser like you would get in big game hunters, I believe. But to find out. So we're going 2 factories here now. Up to this point, the more that CTF is played, the more, I guess, standard build orders will become. I mean, this is still very recent. It's still around at 22, but a lot of Terrans, what Queerness is doing isn't necessarily capture the flag standard. Now, I'm not gonna go say that this isn't a better build order. I'm not gonna go say it's not good at all, and I'm not saying standard is better, but I just wanted to make it clear, though. A lot of Terrans, including myself, have done is that you just kind of open up with two ports and go for like Wraith and Dropship, and then just immediately try to snag a flag. But will we see it this game? And show me good game. Apparently, what a stupid map. Well, it's a capture the flag game, so, and it was used in Pro League for a year. Its lifespan was about, well, 2007, 2008. So some trivia on this map, though. I did look it up. I did watch a couple games. It was the first time I ever watched Mole Trap, oddly enough, actually. And yeah, man. But Pro League is still very difficult for me to follow, for sure. It's not my easiest. Well, I don't actually really follow it at all. I lie. I just watch Nina Zerk help me find some VODs of this map, and I'm like, yeah. But it looks like Zerk has taken an expo right here. Things are looking, you know, fairly standard for him. This is backwards. This is very backwards. There we go. Let's hope the audio levels are a bit better. And we have DTs out. Okay. Can definitely hurt Pucca right here. Oh, but Queerness has done... Oh, no, Queerness hasn't done anything. Okay, so these DTs, though, by two-packed, could... It won't hurt Zerg. It could hurt Terran in some regards, because that mineral patch is going to be mined out probably by the time that's over. It looks like he's just trying to phase his way through it, but it's not working right now. We have a scouting pro for Pucca in the main base of Tupacalypse here. And we're going to see Toucan following up his expansion. So everyone is pretty much off a 2 base besides Quinzerus. And he's going to be getting up. It looks like he's going to be gearing up for like a timing push. He's getting +1. And I'm wondering if he's just going to go pressure with this small mech army. As the flags will be spawning now. And to note, we should probably verify where the locations of these flags are now. Oddly enough, Tupacalypse has not moved his beacon, or he's only moved it ever so slightly. Now, where did LML put his? LML decided to put his... Where did LML decide to put his? Alright. Where on earth is his beacon? He could be trying to hide it. Hold on, let me... Well, this is bothering me that I don't know where his beacon is. I don't know where his beacon is. No, that's not it. Nope. Okay, I mean, you have vision over it. That's why I'm trying to find it out. Where the hell's his beacon? Like, really? Like, where the hell's his beacon? Oh, wow. I don't know where his beacon is. Well, why don't we go back to LML right now? As we have some pressuring going on. It looks like Pucca is going to be off of good amount of gateways, 3 gateways. It's not the best, but he's macroing right now. And all that fun stuff that comes with macroing. And Tupacalypse has nothing. He has 2 Archon. Alright, so actually, is Pucca going to pressure Tupacalypse? Yes, he is. But it's mainly Goon. But... I mean, I have to say that LML is getting very greedy right now with that 3rd base right now. And there's really nothing to stop these Goons. Goons are pretty good against cannons. The Archon are just trying to get down there, but I'm not really sure if it's going to matter. They just take so much damage from Dragoons. I mean, it's not even doing splash damage at all. I mean, I don't think Goons take splash damage from these things. And Tupacalypse has nothing. I mean, he'll have DT tech, but it doesn't even matter because the way I look at it is he's going to lose his natural. And then on top of that, he has no DTs. I mean, he doesn't have any DTs right now, and also he already has Ops Tech out, following him anyway. So I'm pondering how Tupacalypse is going to survive, unless we have some kind of really, really awesome like timing where another player comes and intercepts it. I don't really know, but it appears like LML is just going to go like mass Muta or Wint 2 hatch Mutalisks. Actually, how many Mutalisks does he have? That could probably help us out. Wow, this is all going down. Yeah, I don't know why he went Spire. Well, I guess he got Scourge to kill off dropships. Okay, so he got Spire, you know, the same thing why you get Spire in ZVP for most of the time to get Scourge to deflect Corsairs, but we'll see it. Now, Queerness, though, has been a little bit passive. He's just going to turtle, okay. I thought he was going to pressure with the +1, but I guess he's just really, really gearing up for a really strong timing push. Okay. But, I mean, Tupacalypse is off of one base. He has 6 gateways. And he has nothing defending his flag right now. He has a far-off cannon. I'd also like to note, though, that Pucca has not moved his beacon at all. Where is... Haha, look at that. The beacon's actually under the eBay and all this fun stuff, so it makes it very difficult. Now, you can always drop... drop ships on top of it just to immediately pick it up. Whoever's in the lead right now, I would say definitely Tupacalypse is not in the lead right now. He's contained off of one base. Now, can he reclaim a natural? I think he can, but immediately when Pucca just decides to push, I mean, Tupacalypse is just going to have to forfeit that base. But it's nothing like he can really do anything other than that. I mean, he's kind of forced to really just make units right now. I mean, he's so far behind in terms of against Pucca. Just not going to work out now. Now, if all of a sudden Pucca's army is dead, this may allow for Tupacalypse to do well. But the only problem, though, is these tanks are all exposed right here. These goons don't really care for tanks, and they're just going to go in here and just try to clean up. Nom 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 tanks. Nom 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 nom. And well done by Pucca. He's going to clean that up, and he's just going to advance in the center of the map here. So still obtaining good map control. Now, LML, though, is really doing... turtles are right here. And he's getting dropped, so he's going to go try to take a flag. But we never really saw any kind of early signs of really early game aggression against the flag, which is surprising. It's kind of reminding me a lot like Group A, where really Group A was the first time to be casted. Now, generally, I think like Capture the Flag games get like 20 views, so I'm not sure if those are players or they're just regular viewers that really like to have Capture the Flag casts. But what I can tell you, though, is that I think this is more of a standard kind of early pressure that you can do in Capture the Flag, which is quickly go to dropship tech and then try to do it. I mean, even Protoss does it as well. I mean, we just saw the first robo going down for Tupacalypse like really, really fast. So, all right, so we have Templar Archives coming up right now with Storm. We have a third base going down for Queerness right now at the 9 o'clock, so we'll see if he's going to be able to hold that off now. That is off the mineral patch, but the only issue with that, though, is it's not mined out, so he cannot expressly, like, you know, transfer SCVs over there. He's going to want to mine that out. Following it up. Now, LML's tech, though, has been getting past me. Getting Hive Tech now, and getting a little bit more Mutalisks out on the field now. He might be going... He had 2, now he's up to 5, so he might be producing more. We're still kind of mass gateway units by Pucca right now. Tupacalypse has been able to secure his natural. I'm not really sure if this is going to fall now. So he has a very decent army back at home. It looks like he's going to be taking a third base. Pucca is still yet to take off another base here, but it will be immediately scouted by LML from that Zergling. Whew. A lot of stuff happening. Free-for-alls. I'm not used to... I mean, by this time in Group A, Game 1, spoiler alerts, what was it? UED, the Marine, got, you know, knocked out due to... I think he just had to go, but... he got knocked out very fast. All right, and this is what I was saying beforehand. He didn't mine out this back door, which it might just be for more of a safety thing, but it definitely speaking though, if someone realizes that, and Tupacalypse has lost. What just happened? Hold on. This calls for instant replay. This calls for instant replay because I don't have the ability to edit my videos and all that fun stuff. But, hold on. Okay. I'll just 16 times it to that point because I did not see that, and that's a pretty important part. Sorry, guys. It's like a 4v4. It's really difficult. All right, so we're just going to keep close eyes on Tupacalypse here. Now, what's going on? This is a very peculiar Capture the Flag. I mean, there's been a lot of passiveness. I mean, Pucca kind of like did like a 4-gate pressure, but that's kind of like regular 1v1 kind of stuff. Or like just a pressuring Protoss. But man, they're talking a lot. All right, so all the stuff at Tupacalypse right here. I want to watch his flag. That's kind of the most important part of this. All right, so I'll stop at around 12 minutes. For people that are just staying tuned, something happened to Apocalypse that I missed, and I really wanted to just double check on how it's going down. Because I'm not sure if he just instantly GG'd because of... And we have a base coming up for Queerness right here, but I'm not sure if he realizes that Zerg is right there. Now let's watch his flag. Because this is where he about GG'd. I mean, it could have just been that he just GG'd out because he just couldn't play anymore or something like that. I don't know. And it looks like Zerg is gonna be oh no, it's not a base. Crazy shenanigans going down. Circling's going around the map, so anyone that wants to say something in the chat, that'd be fantastic, so I can elaborate on something while I'm waiting for Apocalypse's flag to pretty much be stolen. And here it is. Alright, so apparently we have a shuttle that did a storm drop. Well, okay, so he just GG'd. So, because of that, I'm going to give an elimination off to Pucca. Because... well, drop hack. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it forced the GG, but Apocalypse, I believe, is the next game. So have no fear. I don't know what he might have thought it was a pro. Maybe he couldn't handle it. Maybe he thought it was a lot worse. I don't know. But he lost a whole bunch of probes. In a free-for-all, I mean, he's already been behind already, and I guess he just, you know, could have foreseen the future. It's probably always better to play it out, but, I mean, being in it, just be able to predict what would happen. Well, he would have lost all of his probes. That means he would have to produce probes. And then from there, you know, Pucca has a superior army anyway, and he can just go in there and just probably kill off the natural explosion. So now we're down to 3 players. So Pucca has an elimination right now. If people don't realize what eliminations are, I haven't really talked about it. There's nothing in the OP that really states what it is, or kills in the Team Liquid post. Pretty much, it's just going to be a very, very small, you know, prize pool on top of the top prize. Now, I understand it's a little bit, you know, skewed a little bit to people that advance on because, I mean, theoretically, a player could have gotten 3 eliminations in round of 22, but gets eliminated himself, and he won't get the money. Again, it's a community league, so, I mean, I do my best, but I just want to make it a little bit more... There's incentive to kill off opponents. Even though you may not win the game, you can get an extra prize pool. Now, of course, the winner might have the best chance of getting that extra, like, $5, $10. It probably should be $5. It's not a lot, as I'm poor. But that's okay. And I'm honestly thinking Pucca I think Pucca's gonna be able to take out Queerness right soon. And well, maybe not. I'm a little preemptive to say anything, but Pucca has a big army. But he's only have a 2 base. I just wanted to tell you, oh, those Zealots are not dying. The Zealots are coming in there. Goliath are really going to have to stop buffer damage. The SCVs are just evacuating. They're trying to buffer. And it looks like they should be safe from the Zealots, hopefully. One Zealot's getting very, very close, but nice storm going down. But it looks like this was just a death sentence for Pucca's army right here. Everything is just dying. Nice storm on the tanks, though, but he's only just weakening them and just fought at pretty much all units that Pucca had. And, well, there's a surprisingly big army back at home base, which is very surprising. I mean, look at the amount of gateways off of 5, 7 gateways. Now, just in case if I'm missing anything, let me just verify that indeed. Pucca is off of 7 gateways. Yes, he is, and he has, yep. But the longer Pucca is not doing damage to Queerness is more time for him to get up this top right-hand base. Which is, and maybe the main base that was 2 Apocalypses. So, that being said, and we have BC transition now. That's what we've come to expect from a lot of Terrans and Capture the Flag. It is very standard to go battle cruisers. And also, if you go back and, you know, just think about what would happen if he pressured this base right here. There's only one tank. He could have easily killed that off. So Pucca made a bad decision to go attack this base where it's more reinforced than this one. Not to say that he could really have known that without really kind of pressuring that base beforehand, but just thought I would tell you guys. And we have a double expo coming up here, but this has more than enough mineral patches to really make the base cost effective. Not to mention, you get really good saturation off that because it's 10 mineral patches, better than, let's say, if 2 mineral patches were gone. So this is actually a lot better saturation availability, so you get the minerals a lot quicker. And we're going to have a couple goons going up here, which will force a lift off and potentially a dead command center. So nice by Pucca to really kill that off right there, really kind of limiting Queerness's effectiveness here. But also, I mean, the other thing though, I mean, LML has been completely inactive this entire game. Like a couple Mutalisks, maybe about a dozen right there. He has great Inspire Tech, so it looks like he's going to go for Mass Air, which, you know, I've never really seen B-Siege versus Zerg before, but probably, you know, Devours probably isn't the worst thing against them, nor is Scourge. So, you know, definitely air dominance will definitely help him out. Now, I don't know how good. If all of a sudden we have like 10 Valkyries, I don't think Scourge are really going to work out too well, but to find it out. And I still have never been able to find LML's beacon. Like, I just want to make that clear. I do not know where his beacon is. Like, I've checked everywhere, and I do not know where his beacon is. Unless it's, like, hidden under one of these things. It'll be hidden under an Overlord. Is Zerg AFK? He's not AFK. I mean, away from keyboard, from actually, you know, pressuring, I think it's because that's his best option from winning this. Zergs don't really have a very good chance to capture the flag. I mean, right now they're getting off of 4 bases, which is very... I mean, look at this. This army could literally kill off this base, because there's nothing there to help defend it. I mean, I was going to say, you know, the 3 o'clock as well, but just because it's so sunken in, I don't think it's going to be that effective. I mean, look at this. I mean, this base... I mean, the Meatless will probably be able to clean it up, but... Or Guardians, rather. Alright, so Meatless are coming in here. We have a drop that doesn't have anything in it. I'm not sure if we forgot to load up a... some kind of drone in there, but, could have worked. Overlords are pretty beefy units, and especially with Carapace going on them. And that's another thing. I mean, upgrades just help out your dropship in this case anyway. So if you get Carapace... It's pretty awesome. Now, I don't really know what's going on right here, but a lot of inactivity. Mutalisks are doing something. Do. Why do I have a feeling something bad has happened? Unless we have had a bugged replay, which is looking like what has happened. Despite having rep fix on, I think this is a bugged replay. Well, it was entertaining to say the least beforehand, unless something really... I mean, does he put down an expo? No. Why would he have 1,100 minerals? Yep. This is a bugged replay. Alright, people on YouTube. I will say that I believe Queerness does win. Queerness does win this match, as he was the one who gave me the replay. So anyway, I'm going to end this right here. People on stream,